welcome back. I am a little bit stuffed up. I woke up today feeling very stuffed up. My allergies have been so bad and my asthma since we got back from Florida about a week and a half ago. I just can't breathe. My face and my skin was so itchy this morning. My eyes, it's just everything. I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas because I'm still in the process of trying to get my house decorated for Christmas. The kids stayed at my parents, at their grandparents for the night last night, so I slept in today until like 7:30 in the morning, which isn't really sleeping in if you ask me. But it was nice to have an extra hour, and then I got a shower, put on a little bit of makeup to try and feel a bit better. It hasn't helped very much. But yes, here we are. So I thought it would be fun to catch up on my fitness and health journey and what has changed, because so much has changed since the last video. So much, it's crazy. I did get a little off track when we went to Florida. We did not follow any diet plan. We didn't work out the whole 2 weeks. We just ate everything and anything all day, every day. So when I came back, I gained 5.5 pounds. And then when I weighed myself the following week, I was up another 1.5, 2 pounds. Because when we first got back, it was just so hard to not crave sugar and junk all day. And also, we got back the day before Halloween. So we all went trick-or-treating with the kids, and they had all these candies, and I'm like, oh, Coffee Crisp, my favorite. Oh, Aero, my favorite. So yeah, it's been about a week now, and I really am trying hard to get back on track, and I have been doing well this last week, except on 2 days ago, because we did like a combined birthday party, so we had a lot of cake, pizza, ice cream cake, cupcakes. Why is it so hard? Why does it have to be so hard? But it was delicious, and we'll get back to it. All right, so let's get an eggnog latte to start our day, watch some TV for a bit while we keep cleaning and get the Christmas decorations up. I usually don't eat breakfast until like 11:30 a.m. because I'm usually not hungry, and I'm not right now. So it's 9:30 now. We'll wait a little bit, but I have to have a coffee. I love my coffees. And as soon as eggnog comes available at the stores, I'll be drinking it until they don't have it anymore. The other day I had, well, for like 2 or 3 days in a row, I had three eggnog lattes each day. But it was so good. So let's go make one. So while we were in Florida, I became addicted to Joffrey's coffee. Oh my goodness. I ordered one every single day we were at the Disney parks. I think I had, like, there were a few days I had 2, of course. But I always got their vanilla latte with oat milk and a little bit of whipped cream. And it was so good. I have tried to replicate it at home. It's not happening. But our local Winners does sell Joffrey's coffee. I have a s'mores one from a while ago and a banana Foster one that are so good. But I saw this yesterday while we were there, and it is a Winter Wonderland magical taste of white chocolate and caramel. So I thought that would be perfect with the eggnog today, and we will try it out. It seriously smells so good. I love it. Love the smell of coffee, especially these ones because they have different flavors. They just smell so nice. But this is definitely the worst part. This is where I usually make a huge mess. So I'm just putting it in my little Keurig reusable pod. I really want a nice espresso machine for Christmas, but the one I want is so pricey. I want the Breville one, and it's like $800 Canadian for an espresso maker, which I think is absolutely crazy. Yeah, definitely something I won't be getting for Christmas. But if any of you guys have an espresso maker which one do you have and do you love it? I would love to know a little bit more about it. Oh, okay. The dogs are going crazy. They need something, so I will be back. So I put a little splash of this white chocolate skinny syrup in it. These usually freak me out. I had one the other day at Chelsea's house that was so good, and it was mocha flavor. It was so delicious. But most of the time when I have them, I feel like it just tastes like chemicals. So I'm a little nervous. Hopefully it's good. I only put a little bit in because I really didn't want to ruin my latte. I'd be pretty sad. I've been doing what mug should I use on Instagram as a quiz, like almost every morning. And it's so much fun. I love it because I got so many mugs when we were in Florida, and I was like, oh, this is a good idea. But now I'm just gonna keep doing it for all of my mugs, and it's so much fun. I like doing it, seeing what everybody thinks and changing it up every day. Today we are going with my love mug I got from Disney. It's just so pretty. I know I should probably use a Christmas one, but we'll do that another day. So far, this is actually really yummy and tastes really good, but we will see. Because I find that it usually, like, at first with those syrups, it tastes really good for a bit, and then after a while, you're like, all I taste is chemicals. But so far, it's really yummy, and hopefully it stays that way. We'll keep an eye on it. Cheers. All right, it is about 10 after 11 in the morning. I'm starving now. So, well, I'm still not starving. I'm a little bit hungry. So I'm just gonna have a small breakfast today, and then I'm really excited for lunch. I'm gonna do like a English muffin breakfast sandwich, so I'm excited for that. But I'm just gonna have a little bit of this for now. I got this when we were in Florida, and I am so obsessed. It is so good, and if we don't start selling this here, I gotta be very disappointed. I might be able to easily make it myself with regular oatmeal. I'm sure it's probably not that hard, but it's so good. And then I've just been topping it with a little bit of the Wow butter, since I'm allergic to peanut butter, unfortunately. And it's a really good combo. Very, very filling, surprisingly, because this is only 140 calories, but I find it very filling. So I just read the package, and it should be pretty easy to make at home because it's only oats, sugar, cinnamon, salt, non-fat dry milk, and natural flavor. But you could definitely make a healthier version with cinnamon, a little bit of sugar if you wanted to, or even like a little bit of protein powder, like the Alani ones that are a little bit sweeter. That would probably taste really good. It comes with a pack of toppings, which I didn't even realize the first few times I made it. I didn't even use these. And then I went and made it one day and was like, wait, what is this? So this is pretty much just pure sugar granules, that's all. So you could do without, and it still tastes delicious. I didn't end up adding the topping to it, the sugar topping, but I did feel like some banana, so I threw some banana in there. It looks so good. And I have my latte to go with it. I'm definitely one of those people that likes to have a sweet breakfast and then like a salty lunch. I don't know why, it's always been like that. And usually I would love to have just bowls and bowls of cereal for breakfast, like Count Chocula, my favorite. Which I do still have, like quite often I'll have it as like a little snack throughout the day or something when I'm craving it. And we did just get a bunch of some of my favorite cereals when we were away. So we got Boo Berry, of course Count Chocula, Frankenberry. Oh, they're just so good.
The time is slow, the weather's changing. Another year has started fading.
One part is pretty much done. The only thing that's missing is I have this cute little like garland to hang up there, or I might get a wreath instead. But Everything else looks pretty good. Took forever.
And I wanna tell you all you mean to me. I don't need falling snow, and I don't need a Christmas tree. I don't need mistletoe or lights on fancy.
Alright, so since my last video, a lot has changed. I started to reach a spot around 130 pounds where it just seemed like no matter what I did, I couldn't get past that. It was like I plateaued. And I didn't quite understand the whole calorie deficit. I understood it, but I couldn't figure out where I should be. And I looked at a bunch of different calculators and they were all different. Like one was saying that I could only have 1,200 calories, which is like next to nothing. Like I would be starving if I ate only 1,200 calories. And then others were saying like a little over 1,600, which seemed like on the higher end for trying to keep losing weight until I got to the point where I wanted to be. So anyway, I ended up finding an amazing coach. I love her so much. She's so amazing. She has changed things for me so much, and she helped me make a plan and come up with where I needed to be and my macros, and it has helped so much. Before we left for Florida, I had gotten down to quite a bit more just with her, and I was getting really close to my end goal, which I don't really have a weight goal so much. It's more how my body looks, and I just, like, I wouldn't really care if I was, you know, X amount for weight, but, you know, had a flat stomach and was lean like I really want. But we worked really hard. I got down like really close to where I started to want to be. My stomach was getting really flat. And then we went to Florida and went crazy, like absolutely crazy at Disney. Like if you watch my Instagram, we went to Epcot for 2 days and I just ate everything and anything, and it was amazing. I had such a great time and I don't regret it at all. But getting back has been hard, and so it has been really tough getting back into it. And even my body, like without working out for like 2 weeks, when I tried, when we came home, it was so hard. Like I felt like I couldn't do anything, and I'm finally starting to get back to that now. I think I've still gained like a couple more pounds just because like the last week or so has not been great. It's been hard getting back into it. I'm slowly getting there. I'm sure it'll go back to the way it was in no time if I just keep doing the things that I'm doing, which I do plan to do, and I still love working out. So some of the other things that have changed, I stopped doing Weight Watchers. Not that I didn't love Weight Watchers, because I did, and it really did help me in the beginning. It just came to the point, like I said, where I plateaued, and there were days where it felt like I wasn't having very much in calories, but I was going through my points a lot, and I just figured there had to have been a better way to do it, and I feel like my coach has really helped with that. So I have stopped with the Weight Watchers. Not that I don't suggest it for people, like I did love it and it really helped me a lot in the beginning, and I definitely recommend it to people that are starting out that want to lose weight and just don't know how and may not have access to a personal coach. What else has changed? I'm still using my Apple Watch. That is a big thing. Like I make sure to get my 10,000 steps a day. I love my Apple Watch. It keeps me on track. I love seeing how I've done over the past week, past month. That's really cool. I used it every day at Disney when we were away in Florida. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I had 23,000 steps today, and I would take a picture every night and say how many steps I reached that day. That was really cool to look back on. I love that. Celery juice, I'm not really drinking celery juice much anymore at all. And there's no real reason behind it, I think, except for the fact that I got lazy and it was a pain to try and make fresh celery juice every day, and then it just started to like stop, and I was like, okay, well maybe I'm not seeing much of a difference with the celery juice as I thought I was. I don't know, maybe that helped in the beginning, but after a while, it just, I'm not sure if there was much going on there. So I don't really drink it much anymore. Maybe like once or twice over the span of 2 weeks, if that. And not that I don't like it, because I do love the taste of it, but it is just a pain to try and make it fresh every single day. I could probably like batch it for a few days and do that, which maybe I'll start getting back into. I'm not sure yet. I have started weightlifting, so that is a big thing that has changed, because I remember before I was saying I didn't want to weightlift. I hated weightlifting, wanted nothing to do with it. Now I am like obsessed. I love it so much. I could do it every day, but I know that I have to have rest days. But I really do enjoy it, and it's amazing. And ever since I have incorporated weightlifting, thanks to my coach who's taught me like what to do and how to do it properly, I have noticed a huge difference, just in toning up, like it getting lean. It's crazy. And it made such a difference so quickly. So that is one thing that, the biggest thing that has changed, that I plan to keep doing and that I really do love. Kyle and I still work out together, which is awesome and very motivating. Celery juice, the 10,000 steps. I'm trying to think if anything else has really changed. Let me grab my notes. The only other thing that has changed that I'm not happy about the change is we have been playing tennis less. So we used to play tennis at least once a week, at least. And I love it. I love tennis so much. It's so much fun. And Kyle and I have so much fun doing it together on like our date days, we call them. And the only reason we've stopped is because it's gotten a lot colder, and then we went away. So we haven't gotten back into it yet. I am part of a tennis club up near us, so I think I'm gonna look into that and maybe get us going there at least once a week, just the two of us to play indoors, and we won't be cold, because I do really miss it, and it was so much fun. Yeah, I wrote down stomach definition. That was the biggest one, because when I was doing the Weight Watchers, it was great and I was losing the weight, but like I said, I plateaued and my stomach was still big. And I was like, am I just bloated all the time, or is that stomach fat? And I couldn't figure it out. And then once I started with my coach, it really toned up. Like, it's just crazy. It got so toned. It's not now because of Florida. It's back to being a little, got a little bit of excess going on there, which is kind of disappointing, but I know I'll get back to it. And just seeing that change was crazy. Like, I remember right before we left for Florida, I was doing, I think it was chin-ups or something, and I could see like abs very clearly defined, like on the sides. And I was like, oh my God, Kyle, look, I actually have like abs. Like, look at this, it's crazy. They're still kind of there. I see them peeking through sometimes, but yeah, I'm excited to get back to it. And my coach is just amazing. I am so thankful that I found her, and she has helped so much. And she's so sweet. Like, I have days where I'm so down and sad and like just frustrated, and I can just reach out to her, and she just has the best things. It makes me feel so much better, and I'm just so thankful for her, honestly. I will put a link below for her for anybody that's interested in checking her out. She really is like the kindest human, and I just love how real and honest she is. If you go to her Instagram, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's such a ray of sunshine. I just love her, and I'm very lucky to have her. And yeah, it's made a huge difference, and I want to keep doing it with her for a while. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think anything else has really changed. I think that's it. It's been quite a journey it's been almost a full year. I think it'll be a full year in about January or February. I'm gonna have to look that up. But it has been quite a year, and I can't believe like how much has changed. Like, I posted a video on my Instagram of basically from where I started and to where I was getting, and it was crazy. It was such a difference, like in my body, just such a huge difference. I'm trying to look it up to see when I officially started. I know it was like shortly after New Year's. Yeah, it was. So I took a picture on New Year's Day, I think because that was my like new year, new me. And we like were playing Just Dance a lot. I don't think I actually got into Weight Watchers and working out though until, oh no wait, hold on, day 4, January 28th. So I guess I started like towards the end of January and tried to like really get into it. It's crazy. So almost a full year and I am just shocked and I'm so proud of myself. Like I can't even believe it. Like I'm 38 years old now and I'm like trying to get into the best shape of my life, and right before we left I was getting very close, which is crazy. I'm like, oh my goodness, am I too old for this? But it's pretty cool what your body can do. And yeah, I'm still so stuffed up. My hair is crazy. I know my extensions are showing a lot. I gotta get those fixed. Yeah. And I gotta keep decorating. It has been 2 whole days, and so far, only the kitchen is finished. Only half of the kitchen is finished. It's a lot. All right, I am making my lunch, and ignore the mess. Today, I am going to make a breakfast sandwich. I put the tiniest little sprinkle of brown sugar on my back bacon because it tastes so good like that. So good. I mean, obviously it's brown sugar. How could it not taste amazing? And I'm just gonna fry an egg and add some cheese and put on English muffin. And there's lunch. This looks so delicious. I can't wait to eat. So I do still weigh and measure everything just because I'm trying to watch how many calories I have to still help me lose some more weight. So it's important to know how much I'm actually eating. Because if it was just up to me, I'd be scooping huge scoops of peanut butter. It'd probably be quite a bit. So I found that very helpful. I do have a food scale and I also still use like measuring spoons and stuff. One thing that I find really hard is protein, and my coach does have like a meal plan and she does have the macros, how much protein I'm supposed to have. I'm really weird because I like to kind of eat the same things over and over for a while. Like something like this, I'll probably have like 3 or 4 days straight for lunch and the same thing for breakfast every day for a long time. So trying to find a way to include more protein in with the things that I eat all the time and that I love is a bit tough. I found protein bars and protein shakes really do help a lot because they do have so much protein in them. But this bacon, this back bacon that I made, it has 13 grams in 2 pieces, which is pretty good. I feel like your meals are probably supposed to be like, I don't even know, like between 20 and 30 maybe. I don't know. That is one thing I do struggle with. Even though she's laid out a very clear plan for me, I still like the things that I've always had. So it's tough to try and find a way to bring that in, but I'm working on it. All right, so here is my snack. I made a Moroccan mint tea. I'm going to go pick up my kids. So I'm going to take this with me, and I'm going to have one of these Built Puffs. This is the banana cream pie one. It is so good. So yummy. So delicious. Such a nice like texture. It's like very marshmallowy inside. It's seriously heaven. And it's only 140 calories with 17 grams of protein. I know I'm not going to get in much protein today. I do really need to start working on that, so I'm going to try and sit down again later and go through some more planning and writing things out to try and make sure I hit those numbers. And this is our delicious supper we had. We had some salad with quinoa, leftover halloumi, and some little shrimp with some salmon and delicious sweet potato fries. This is my new favorite snack, and it's a crumpet mixed with cream cheese and cookie butter, and of course my nightly chocolate. It's been hard to make YouTube videos. Like, I always want everything to be so perfect, and I'm like, oh, I have to have my hair done, which it's not today, and I have to have my makeup done, and oh, I don't feel like 100%, so I shouldn't do it, and our house isn't 100% clean, and there's like all these things where I'm like, it has to be perfect before I make a video. still so stuffy. But I think I need to like start getting over that, because I just know it'll never get done. If I keep doing that and saying that, I'll just never do it. I'll keep putting it off, and I really need to get over that. And I think people like it better when you're real. They don't always want to see that your house is completely perfect, you look perfect, your hair is done perfectly and all this. Like, my extensions are poking through a lot, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything to them today or to try and hide them. I'm thinking of getting them taken out just to take a break, and it's pretty pricey. So I think I'll just go back to the clip-ins and wear them when I want to wear them for the next little bit. It is nice to have them done for like vacations though, because it's so much easier. You just, whenever you wash your own hair and style your own hair, they're in there. But yeah, I think I will take a little break for a bit and save some money, which is always good. But yeah, I'm hoping to do more videos. Still kind of torn about what to talk about and where to go. Like, I love fitness, but I also love traveling. We've been doing so much traveling lately, and we have a huge, amazing trip coming up. I am like, I can't even believe this is my life. I've always dreamed of going to these places, and I was like, it'll never happen. I'll never get to go to these places. But I'm so thankful. We're going to Greece, Italy, and Paris in 6 months. Can't believe it. I know it seems so far away, but yeah, it'll be amazing. So I want to do some videos with that and more lifestyle, like decorating for Christmas and holidays. And yeah, I don't really know yet. I feel like everyone's like, you have to niche, you have to niche. If you love fitness, you got to only do fitness. And if you love fashion, you gotta only do fashion. But I want to be able to do it all. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? What should I do? What do you like seeing? I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you'll come back for the next one, and I hope you have an amazing day. I love you so much. All right, bye.